Welcome to Out Rockin RV with John and Inga. During a rockhounding trip in New Mexico, we rented this wolf pup and stayed at Apache Creek Campground. While boondocking there, we discovered that the heater completely depletes a 100 amp hour lead-acid battery in just one night. Since discharging a lead-acid battery below 50% causes permanent damage, I knew that Aliner's original 64 amp hour battery had to go. To avoid boondocking battery failures, I designed a system before buying the Aliner focused strictly on DC power for off-grid essentials. I plan to use a portable solar generator for any 120 volt needs. For the lithium installation, I selected the dinette cabinet next to the stove. I routed the wiring behind the kitchen appliances, leading it directly to the fuse box cabinet. I calculated that with careful power management, a 100 amp hour battery would be sufficient to handle our three primary DC loads while boondocking. I duct taped the wire to a long, thin strip of wood to snake behind the fridge and the heater to the fuse panel bay. Using cardboard models to test various layouts on the equipment board, I ensured the most efficient wiring path possible. After mounting and wiring the equipment on the bench, I performed a test fit of the completed panel to verify that the layout fit correctly. Installed and tested, with room for a strapped-down tote for storage. Don't want anything loose banging around in here. My environmental control station with added battery monitor and 78-watt USB charger securely wired. With the lithium upgrade and the power supplied by a 400-watt Renogy portable solar panel, we're ready for this. Beautiful Aliner boondocking in the Ouachita National Forest, Arkansas. For the third time, we made Arkansas our anniversary destination, starting with the Crater of Diamonds State Park in Murfreesboro, Arkansas. Equipped with shovels, buckets, sifters, and lots of hope, we set out to find our treasure. Inga prefers to surface hunt, even in the mud, while I like to dig holes, always expecting to see a luminescent, shiny gem with every shovel sifted. Crater of Diamonds State Park registered 214 diamond finds this year, including a 3.09 carat heart-shaped white diamond found just a few weeks before we arrived. For all our pecking and digging, though, our haul was just a few agates. So the next morning, we packed up to move on to our first Aliner RV boondocking location. We ascended the hills of the Ouachita National Forest. Our first Aliner boondocking site we found watching Dispersed Camperman's video, Ouachita River Bluffs, where he pinned the grid coordinates of a concrete pad on a bluff overlooking the Ouachita River. Here's a quick tour of the outhouse changing tent. I built a platform to lift the cassette toilet to house height and later mounted a balance assist handle. The Territory Tent's hub-style mechanism is super easy to set up, tear down, and store. The Ouachita River was peaceful, incredibly clear, and the perfect backdrop for doing a little wading and spin casting. This jumping fish finally handed me my first smallmouth bass, rewarding my love for river fishing. The Lithium upgrade passed our remote camping with flying colors. The 100 amp hour battery dropped to 62% overnight while running the fridge LED lights and charging our phones. By noon, the 400 watt Renogy solar panels completely topped it off. Return for our third trek on the legendary Womble Trail, which winds 37 miles through the Ouachita National Forest, originally established by Teddy Roosevelt in 1907. Heading out to Crystal Trails, Google Maps directed us through a Forest Service road where we collected a nail.